June 22nd, 9:51. Nick? Yeah? Yeah. Silly game into the spooky child murder nightmare. Uh-huh. Yeah. I really liked the first one though, and it was on sale, so I bought it. Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18, just like me? Yeah, I looked that up. I was kind of surprised. Yeah, why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time, all by herself, and she's so grown up. Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. Yeah, that's true. She probably had big shoes to fill, or she felt like she did. And then you look at me, and, well... I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. Well, you know what? You can do better. You can do better. I believe. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. Again. But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all that you've gone through. Pearl! Of course Pearl's here. Yeah, Maya's being a little silly. Like, you're fine, Maya. People are different, you know? Good morning. The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Oh, Pearl ships Phoenix and Maya so hard. Hey, morning, Pearl. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother is coming today to show her support. Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Hey, Pearls? Yes, Mr. Nick? You think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too? Just, put on bigger clothes first, please. Yes, the one with one of the clearest name origins. Hold on, I haven't thought about her name, actually. I have not once thought about her name. Morgan Fay. I don't get it yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I don't get the name origin. Yeah, channel Mia, but put on bigger clothes, please. Here's a jacket. Add one thing. Oh, Morgan Le Fay? Wait, I still don't get it. I might not know what that means. I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Not a pun for once. That's why I don't get it. Okay, I'll look into it. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was based on probably somebody or something. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Pearly, not this again. Uh-oh. But after the case? Yeah, after. Please, can you do this for us, Pearls? Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later, then. I'll leave you two to your alone time. Thanks, Pearls, thanks. We're friends! Thank goodness. Nick? This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. Platonic hand-holding burger time. Exactly! We're... I don't know. I'm on the Edgeworth train, not gonna lie, but... What do you mean? What's going on? District Courtroom number 2. 10 p.m. 10 a.m. Right worth for life? Yeah, some of the fan art for it's so cute. I don't know. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. Do you have a camera crew in here? Did you hire one? What's happening? Oh shit, she's already Mia. Okay, hi. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool, Willie. The foolish. So foolish. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. That's nice, Miss Von Karma. Go beat her up, Mia Pearl! Glad to see you in such good spirits today, Miss Fey. Oh, she noticed? It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Did she notice that she's channeling, or not? Was that just a happenstance pun? Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct? Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. It was in the incinerator with her costume, which I completely fucked up last time. But now I know. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we forget. What? Begin? Where did I get fucking forget from? My brain. Excuse me. Alright, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of the arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, cool. Good for us, maybe? Not good for us? Probably. But, Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant? I never said that it wasn't the defendant. Then, what is the meaning of this? All I'm saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key. Can you substantiate your claim? Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand. Just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan. Ugh. Poor Mia, she seems really torn by this. She's being bad, Mia, I think. Witness, name and occupation? My name is Morgan Fey, and I'm a spirit medium, in a manner of speaking. I'm sorry, but what do you mean, in a manner of speaking? I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that's correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then. Spirit severing technique? A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is... Yes, that is? Ew, be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. When the world could have... Mystic Maya. She escaped from the room. Okay. What? Huh? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Order. Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during that time. Yeah, please, cause, what? Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. Okay, yeah. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. Wow, okay. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Huh. Hold on, that sounds sus as fuck. Why have you hidden this until now, huh? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. Is that why you were being creepy and laughing about stuff with a picture of their mom, huh? However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. She's simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind. Never mind. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please? My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's gonna be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. We can do it. We can do it! After we heard the gunshots, these two broke down the door open and entered the chamber. I feel like this isn't gonna give us anything. She'll just be like, you were there, you know what happened. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. Well, I think this one. Hold on. Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Yes. Very good point. At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another... Another what, madam? Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. No. You gotta say. I want to hear the end of that sentence. Like, question her further. This is court. You can't just not say shit. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. Oh, I thought she was gonna say, the severing technique is dangerous. You had to leave. No, just didn't want more victims. Okay. The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself. Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Fey. Uh-oh. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us. Why a bad one of us, exactly? Looks like she's caught us napping. That's my aunt for you. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Flay, please continue. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Okay, hold on. I want to look at something. These are pictures of not Maya, supposedly, right? Hold on. Hold on, ma'am. I just want to look at these one more time. Okay. I just wanted to remember what they looked like in case, I don't know, something pistol-y needs to be said. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? I completely forgot about that, I'm gonna be honest. I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. You're already saying you're lying? Excuse me. What? Why would you lie about something like that? It is very painful for me to say this, however... Objection! The witness was lying to cover for their defendant. Okay. She was covering for Maya. Okay, but... Hold on, question that further. So, you were covering for the defendant, huh? Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. Huh? That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected. Pray tell, what did she... Oh! This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later. Yeah, yes, very well. What did she do? Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? She's good so far. Now, witness, continue with what happened. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped the room. She did? Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I thought you were doing the severing technique. What happened? I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing, however, yes. But you're physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily. Objection! Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey. No. Growing old is such a mysterious thing, trust me. I know this firsthand. Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? Supposedly she knocked her out. Well, yes, I would have, however... With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. You fainted, huh? I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor. So you're saying... In the time it took us to go call the police and come back, she hit you in the head, in the neck, whatever, ran out of the room, you passed out for a short while, you went and got her back, and did the severing technique in that short amount of time? How long were you unconscious? I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps. And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time. Happy, witness, elaborate on that point for us. I'm afraid afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Is that because you were unconscious? Yeah, probably. Why, yes. Great. Well, now what? I mean, might as well question her further, right? So, while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went? I would think that's obvious, good sir. If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? True! Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. How do you know she left, huh? It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness. What do you mean by that? It means she has another witness up her sleeve, that's what. Eni? It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. Already? Really? That's enough. From what I can tell, there's nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the channeling chamber. I hope this isn't gonna come back and bite us in the butt. Oh, good foreshadowing, Phoenix! Now, let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Yes, yes. What is a... Oh! Hey! He needs to call your next witness! Now then, what the escapee has done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. Oh, yeah? I guess so. If she's her sister, that makes sense, but how would she know her sister is there, you know? She went to speak with someone? Who was it? The prosecution calls Miss Eeny Meeny, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Eeny Meeny? Yeah, she saw some stuff. She had to have. I think you can see where this is headed. She's lying about being asleep. Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is like Eeny Meeny. I'm like researching like parapsychology stuff at the university. When are you gonna drop the like again, huh? What is this parapsychology? Let's see. It's like, I guess, most people call it occult stuff. Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself. Yes, sir, or she could just tell us. Now then, Miss Miney. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? Well, like, I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor? If you spoke with her, why didn't you tell us before now? Yes, sir. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine for my sake, for the defendant's sake, for everyone's sake. For your own sake, don't let her whip you like that. Like, when the channeling started, I was like sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. Oh, she's so sleepy. Oh, so sleepy. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I like hadn't seen her in like so long. I was so happy in like a sad way. My sister, she like told me something like totally terrible. How did she know you were there? Now, hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey? No, Your Honor. Come on now, come on. You know this. They channel people. They change how they look. You got this. Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time. Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister? Yes. Yes. We're all there. Glad you caught up. Yes, Mimi Mimey. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. Oh, well, this is... Witness? Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course. Miss Miney, please. You gotta say it. My sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. Didn't Maya say that in the room? I guess she could have repeated it, but... That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eenie? She took her revenge, huh? Are you sure that's what she said? Yes. Then, are you satisfied, Your Honor? I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge. It's a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end. It's gonna be a tough one, I think. What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Could have been, yeah. Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Okay. Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine the witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if he'll make this one more entertaining than the last. Hey, the last one was plenty entertaining to me. Let's see what we can get on her. Like when when the channeling started, I was like sleeping in the side room. Are you sure about that? I feel like I've always felt like you've been lying about that. Was that because of your, sesame allergy, was it? Like, that's right. I, like, think there were sesame seeds, like, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, like, premonition that it was going to totally be a seedy day. Yes, indeed. I see. Am I the only one who missed the boat here? Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping? Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. Do you know the time? Like, maybe a little before 11 a.m., something like that, I think. Okay, hold on. Let's look at something really quick. Where's the... Oh, it's over here. Doesn't have a time, excuse me. There's no time? No time of death? Okay, you're helpful, I guess. So helpful. 11 a.m.? Yeah, like, my stomach is totally ready for, like, food. No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant, what time was it when the someone came into your room? Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... So, what time then, Yes, what time? That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? What time? Did I? So like, well, what was I talking about again? Never mind. Witness about this person who entered the side room. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. Are you sure? Like, absolutely sure? I guess? You can't guess. No, it's yes or no. I'm sorry. You guess. Was it or was it not your sister who entered? Like, I don't know. Yeah. If you're testifying this, you have to be certain. That's how it works. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. Oh. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer. She sure has. She's being an airhead on purpose. To just fuck everything up. Well, Mr. Wright? The defense rests. For now. Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Miney? I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. You were... happy in a sad way? Yeah, like, I mean it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one again, alive again? But like, maybe if I was like someone who didn't know about like the occult? Still. But I like know all about the Korean channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like what she said. Oh, is she testifying for you now, huh? She can't do that. So, you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? No? Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange. But... hey! Don't keep badgering her. I'm doing my job. You know the phrase objection? Could you try using it once in a while, please? Mr. Wright, this question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important? Yeah, because if she wasn't surprised, that's a big deal. I need to save soon. I haven't saved in a minute. It's very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Exactly, Phoenix. Alright, Mr. Wright. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that. I wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume looked like totally normal. Did it? It did not, ma'am. Excuse me. This one, right? Her costume looked normal? Okay. I'm gonna press it and then I'll have to present that if it doesn't give me anything. So, there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance? She wasn't really bloody? Like, yeah, nothing was like weird. Okay. Mia's talking to herself like she's found something wrong. It's a pretty glaringly obvious problem. She shot somebody. That's impossible. Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on? No, you cannot. I'm going backwards. No, I'm going backwards. Hold on. I almost hit press again. I'm so glad that didn't go through. Okay, Laura's photo. I'm sorry, but she should have a lot of blood on her. Was that not weird to you? That was a very well-spun lie, Miss Eni. Huh? What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Thanks, Mia, for giving me that line. Haha! Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? Yes, they're good ones. Why not? Miss Miney, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Oh, like, yeah, and? But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. She's got so much blood. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray? Exactly, yeah. Miss Miney? Why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. Yeah, chew your hat. Eat the whole thing. Order, order. Miss Miney, what is the meaning of this? Miss Miney, quit eating your hat. Oh. Okay, ma'am. I'm thinking. Don't interrupt me. No likes in there? No likes in that sentence at all? What are you stammering about, Your Honor? That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. Yeah, she drops the likes, like, very, very quickly sometimes. She's just playing at being ditzy. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. Yeah, but she did it outside of the stand. First of all, calm yourself, witness. Calm down. Like, I'm sorry. I, didn't mean to snap. No, hurry up with the testimony. If you please. Ugh, the judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's gonna be. Like, the side room was kinda dark, you know? Was it? So the costume is purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. And I persuaded my sister it wasn't right to do something like that. Oh, you're such a good person. And then I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Okay. Yes, now I see. And you've given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood. You think? Thanks, Gramps. I just made it up right now. Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? No! She clearly just made that shit up, sir. Alright, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness. Alright, after the murder, part 2. The side room was kinda dark, really? It didn't seem very dark to me. Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. Objection! Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court. That's right. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Miney's? You are such a hopeless case. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man. I'm not trite. Excuse me. Okay. Alright. I guess we're just gonna take her subjective stuff and run with it. Ugh, can't breathe. Let me out of here. So, the costume is purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. But... the blood is on, the white part, though. Can we just present this again and be hey, dumbass, it's on the white part. Or was it? Hold on. I guess if she closed it up, then it's... yeah, okay, so probably not. You didn't see the blood at all? Yeah. But she must have had the gun with her at the time as well. That's, Are you going to tell me next that you didn't even notice the gun either? I assumed that she left it in the channeling chamber, not gonna lie. I totally didn't. All I was looking at was her face. Continue. I don't think anybody whose dead sister arrived in a totally different outfit than what she normally wears would just be looking at her face. And I persuaded my sister it wasn't right to do something like that. You did, huh? Tell us about how good you are. And what was your sister, Miss Miney, like at the time, Well, she was totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think she knew. She said she did something really bad. And she said she wanted to go with me to apologize to Miss Morgan. makes no fucking sense, Amy. Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you? Like, yeah, okay. But why? Why? Literally? Okay. What? Mimi, if she was channeled by Maya and actually did shoot the guy and whatever, why does she have to care? Because when the channeling ends, she just fucks off to the netherworld or whatever and doesn't have to care anymore. Like, yay, I killed the guy, I got my revenge. It's not like she's gonna get prosecuted unless, I mean, crazy things have happened. We put a parrot on the stand, why not? Throw a ghost in jail, I guess. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Was your sister calm by that point? Like, I guess so. You don't know? You're not sure? I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better. Oh, she says with her whip at the ready, don't whip me! I'm just doing my job! And like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney? Like, sure. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Anything at all? Something out of place? Huh? Like, when do you mean? When you, when you were in the side room doesn't make sense. When you arrived at the crime scene... Or when you were going to the crime... Hold on, I haven't saved in a minute. I said I needed to save. I'm gonna save. Okay. So, arrived at the crime scene. She's gonna see the dead guy. She's gonna see... What's her name? Morgan. Would she have seen the inside of the channeling chamber before that? We don't know, right? Like, we have no clue if she's seen the inside of the channeling chamber. So, how would she know if something was weird other than the murder there, I guess? Maybe? Yeah. And... Maya's costume and the key got thrown into the incinerator at some point before we got back. So maybe she would see that when she was going there? Maybe that's where we're going? I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. Like, no, nothing strange. Oh, she answered rather quickly. Now what? Press her harder. What did you actually say? Think harder. I know you can remember something. I, like, totally can't. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Wait, I just remembered. Didn't Pearl... Wasn't Pearl outside, fixing the vase at one point? Would she have not seen Maya? Possessed... channeling Maya? Even? Go past her? Or is that what she saw when she, like, skedaddled off and got a little scared and tried to hide the urn? Maybe. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important? Yeah. If she saw somebody throwing something into the incinerator, yeah. Yeah. I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this. If it's the incinerator thing, I know where I'm going. If it's something else, I don't know. Very well. Miss Miney, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony. Like, I don't get why, but okay. Oh, hold on. She said it differently. She didn't say, uh-oh. Okay, so when she first said it, didn't she say she didn't see anything on the way to the channeling chamber? She's saying anyone. So Pearl, then. She would have seen Pearl? Or the... No, because the ant was supposedly knocked out. So Pearl. Because Pearl was outside cleaning... Well, not cleaning. Putting together the vase. Yeah, yeah! Pearl? Where are you? There you are, little ninehead. Okay, okay. Present it. You say that you didn't see anyone. Keyword anyone, thank you very much. I was gonna present, like, the key or the cloth to her, but anyone, it's gotta be Pearl. You didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. However, that is impossible. Like, what do you mean? I'd like to introduce someone to you. She's, How are we gonna do this? She's currently Mia right now. How are we gonna, do this part? I'd like to introduce you to someone that's kinda sorta not here right now. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. Interesting. You have a semi-intelligent look on your face. So, what about this child? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. The garden? Uh-huh. The one you have to walk through. Yep. Which means anyone walking through the area would have had to have seen her. So, Miss Miney, what do you have to say to that, huh? Where was Pearl?
Objection!
As the court can see, she's a bit of an airhead. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she sure is, isn't she? Also, she was leading her sister at that time. Do you honestly think she would have noticed a simple child playing? Preposterous.
Objection!
Hold on, hold on, hold on. It's not preposterous, and I can prove it. What sort of foolish? There's no way someone walking along a winding way could not have noticed Pearl. We got the guide map. Crime scene floor plans. She was repairing the vase. Ball doesn't prove anything. Vase, she was repairing. Kind of in the middle of the floor, right? Hydration time already. Thank you, Skelly, Skelly, Skelly. My tea has gotten cold, but that's okay. That's okay. It's still good. What does this look like again? We got the side room. We got winding way. Pearl was kinda like... If I remember the picture that it showed. Not an actual picture, but the one that popped up when Pearl was talking about it. Pearl was like in the middle of the walkway, repairing that vase. But do we know that? Hmm. So if we present the vase... The vase was in that corner, she broke it. Will they take that? Trying to think. There's no way someone walking along the winding way could not have noticed Pearl. Let's go with this, I think. Because, I mean, there is this garden part or whatever. But if you're walking directly, like, around, then you have to take this part. I don't know. It's either this or the vase. But this is more location-based. I think they'd take this more so than the vase. Oops. Silly me. Slip of the finger. Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, you need to keep control of that finger of yours. As I thought, this is the wrong piece of evidence. Ah! An irresponsible lawyer has no place in this court. I suggest you go home. So, it's come down to a blunt go home. Don't overthink this. All you need to do is remember what happened yesterday. I just didn't know which piece of evidence fit best. I'm sorry, Mia. There's no way someone walking along winding way... Okay, I did the diagram. I was making sure I hit the right one and it wasn't this one for some reason. So, the vase then. The vase? This urn is my proof. I don't know, the music didn't go away, Phoenix. An old cracked clay pot. What is that going to prove? Do you know why it's cracked? It's because Pearl broke it, that's why. Oh, it is the vase. Oh, I thought for sure it was gonna be the guide map and where she was on it. I didn't think they'd take this. She broke the urn. Yeah. Why? Why do I feel like you're about to ruin my beautiful day? Because I am, and I'm gonna enjoy it. This urn was broken around the time the channeling started. And Pearl was the one who put it back together. Well, sitting right in the middle of Winding Way. See? That's kind of what I was trying to get at with the guide map. But okay, sure. What? She looks like a ghost when she does that. She looks like, the Scream mask, kinda. What? Miss Miney? Pearl was there in the Winding Way at the time. She was hard at work, putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. Is her mom still here? She gonna be mad. We promised Pearl we wouldn't tell, and now we've told. Oopsie. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. Are you blind? Ugh. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar. Ugh. Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. The one who needs to watch what she says is the witness. Yeah. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth. See, that's all we really need to do with the judge is we need to be a little bit scarier than whatever the prosecution throws at him. Like, if we are the most scary one, then he'll listen to us and be on our side. That's it. About what? About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
Objection!
Yeah, what? The witness just testified about that. No, she didn't. She lied. That's right. I was like sleeping in the side room. Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? There's no way, but I don't know what evidence there is to prove that. There's no way! Fake it till you make it! We'll figure it out, Phoenix. Your lies end here. What do you... The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there is clearly a contradiction here. A contradiction? I just saw the third answer. A contradiction. Where is this contradiction? It's in the evidence. It's in her testimony just now. Or help me, Mia. Honestly, I'm doing it just because I need to know what happens. Help me, Mia! Huh. I may have overreached on this one. Is there really a contradiction somewhere? Don't worry, you're on the right path, Phoenix. It might be a little hard for you to see the contradiction, but it's there. So, just this once, do you want me to help you out? Oh, I thought it was gonna be, like, funny. Do I want her to help me, or do I want her to... I wanna try and be big brain, but I might come back to you, okay? Well, it might be hard for me to see. But I can't just accept your help without thinking it through myself first. That's the spirit. Give it another try. Okay, what's my answer? What was her testimony? Ugh, I gotta yawn. The testimony right now, just now. Okay, time to add another bluff to the pile. The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room, and I say that's not possible. There's a contradiction here. Okay, hold on. Let's look at our evidence. Asleep in the side room, but there's a contradiction. Got it. Diagram, not helpful. Car accident, not helpful. Folding screen, not helpful. Key, not helpful. Okay, so her testimony just now. She said she was asleep. She said that Maya possessed came by and said hello. And that she took her back to, back to the channeling chamber, yeah. And she said that she didn't see Pearl, but Pearl was there. But we're trying to say she wasn't asleep in the channel, in the side room. I don't know. Unless it's just Pearl again. Because Pearl would have seen this all go down. If it was true. That's the only thing I can really think of. Is it's maybe Pearl again? Let me look at this. Okay, nothing. I don't think... The vase broke. It could have... you know what? It could have woken someone up, and that could be an argument, but some people are really hard sleepers, so... Probably not? This was obviously moved, but I'm not sure when we're gonna use it exactly. And then we have our license photo. Is it just Pearl again? Like, Pearl would have seen this all happen and you're a fucking liar? But then we'd have to get Pearl to testify, wouldn't we? I don't know. I don't know. Is it in the evidence? Pearl? The answer is in the court record. What? Planning to throw out another irrelevant piece of evidence? No. Very well, the court will see this evidence. Wait, what? Did I fuck up? Did I mess up? Help! Mia? I don't know what you plan on showing the court, but I can guarantee you the answer is not there. Oh, shit. Okay. Just this once, I'll lend you a hand. Now, rethink your answer. Mia coming in to save the day anyway. Thank you! Alright. Okay, here we go again. Okay. I should have just let Mia help me, I guess. Okay, it's in her testimony just now, which I don't fully remember. Earlier, in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement. And like Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? Oh, okay. Oh. I see what they're saying. I kind of glossed over that, as in, like, she showed up and Morgan was the only one in there, but she wouldn't be. There'd be a dead guy. I see. It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We'd gone to call the police. So, like, what does that, like, have to do with anything? You're breaking your hat. I hope you have a backup. It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact? How? I concede that Miss Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Oh, that's what you're... Okay. Going a little different direction than I thought. I thought when she said, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, that was after she took her sister back to Miss Morgan. But, okay, I misunderstood. Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. Look at the manor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Yes, that's right, Your Honor, which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Okay. Miss Miney, please answer the question.
Objection!
Don't wag your finger at me, I'm right. Don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you've put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Uh-oh, here we go. Okay. Now's your chance, Phoenix. yeah, here we go, here we go. The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Miney. So now's the time to prove it. Are we really proving it? It feels kind of quick. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place? Okay, well, she was in the channeling chamber. She shot the guy.
Take that!
Miss Miney was here, of course. But that's the channeling chamber. Isn't that the crime scene? Uh-huh, yeah. That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime. Order. What? Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the channeling chamber when the channeling started. Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Simple. Miss Miney was hiding at the scene of the crime. Ah, here's where we bring in the trunk with the bullet hole, finally. I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding? Trunk, bullet hole, so behind the screen. Here.
Take that!
Here, of course. Behind the folding screen? Ah! Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone was hiding out behind that folding screen. Yeah, but we got new stuff. See, you stupid jerk. Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slime ball. Where's all your likes at? You dropping the little dits yet? Now, Miss Miney, one so young as you shouldn't be saying. Shut it, Gramps. As if you know exactly how old I am. I'm sorry. Is it not in the court record? Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. Oh, she cocky now. She's super cocky now. Uh-oh. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. This thingy! The trunk!
Take that!
Miss Miney? How you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. I knew somebody was in there. I thought it was gonna be Maya. That tiny little box. No person could fit in that. A lot of fit in it. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproven. Lada disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. Lucky.
Objection!
But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing at all to do with the murder. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time. Mr. Wright, do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the scene of the crime? Yes! Yes, I sure can. And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Oh, we're not gonna point out the bullet hole in the box? Okay, so then it has to be this one, right? It's 8 inches off the ground. 8 inches off the ground for this. Yeah, okay. Easy. Easy! Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid, as if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing. Ew, what on earth? What happened to your personality, ma'am? I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already. There's a hole. About 8 inches off the ground. A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before, huh? The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height. Yes, it did. That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen. Which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. Again, I say, lucky. Very, very lucky that you did not get shot. It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Miney? You were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Ah! Where are we going from here, though? Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Miney? That's exactly what we're saying. How do we prove it, Phoenix? Miss Miney? You were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. To masquerade as Maya Fey? She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. Okay, do we know how she and Morgan are connected, though? I want an explanation on that. Was Morgan in on it? No, stop. I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime, is not possible for one person to do that all by herself. Hold on. We save. Haven't saved in a minute. Presented a few things. Don't wanna accidentally blow myself up. Okay. Not possible for any one person to do that all by herself. If it's a trunk... Well, a chest, they say. I call it a trunk. If it's a trunk big enough to fit a whole person, then... Yeah. Unless it's very, very empty, which they said it wasn't. They said it had old clothes in it. Yeah, so we're saying that they did work together then. Uh-oh, Pearl. I think your mom might be going to jail, Pearl. It's really impossible. Unless she just throws Eni under the bus. Which she seems like the type to do. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. Wait. Miss Von Karma? You said it was not possible for one person, correct? Well, you can't be serious. Oh no. That hat's gonna be torn to shreds. Looks like Swiss cheese already. Miss Miney? You had an accomplice. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry, Mia, but... the only accomplice is... well... I wouldn't put it past that guy, but he wasn't there. The only accomplice there can be is Morgan. Lotta wouldn't have done it. That guy's dead. Yeah. I'm sorry. I kind of don't want to believe it myself, but... This person... If it wasn't someone from Korean Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. Yeah. And if it wasn't someone from the Fae household, you wouldn't have that box to use. Morgan Fae? Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? Yeah, that one. What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? Do we have her already? I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then the channeling started. The murderer crept silently toward the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Uh-oh. The same sleeping agent that got her sister killed? Oh. Oh, Eenie, what the fuck? Why would you do that to someone else when that fucked your sister up so bad? Okay. Then she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Also, how did he not react before then? But okay. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. Oh, she wasn't... Okay. They did transport her in the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected, huh? Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. He shot her. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that's why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. Oh, dang. Yeah, okay. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... shot him again. After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room? Yes, we did. I'm very strong. Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Lotta took pictures, very good. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey. But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through, would it? Would it? Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. She got so mad at us. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here. What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind this murder. Are we getting them both with this? Uh-oh, she's gone nuts. Who's that? Who's laughing at a time like this? It's inappropriate! Oh, you simple-minded fools, I'm sorry. Are you still, by chance, evolving? What is it this time? What do you have? What can you possibly have, huh? Miss Von Karma, surely. Of course it was me. Oh, you were laughing? Inappropriate. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty? What in the world? Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And that is... if this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble? Huh? Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things? I mean, good point. Yeah? Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Miney want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Ah! Her sister, hello? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive, but you do. It's an easy motive. Motive? That's... I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What's her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason you wanted Dr. Gray dead is this. Okay, hold on. 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. No, it's this one. This one says about the car accident. Died on the site. Driver fell asleep at the wheel. Okay, I think it's this. Wait, is it this? Hold on, let me read that a little bit better. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage, died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and I woke up in a huge sea of flames. If Miss Miney is to believe, the one driving the car was her sister, Miney. Miney was the nurse at surgical clinic where 14 patients accidentally overdosed to their death. Is this mere coincidence? It's gotta be this. It's the only thing that mentions her sister's death, unless they just want me to give the sister's profile, which could be. I could see them wanting that. Let's do this first. Huh. Just as I thought, you bore me with your silly answers, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Great. Now even she is calling me by my full name. You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yeah? Yeah? Why else? Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing? What do you mean by that? Senile, stupid Gramps. I would not do that if I were you. He does still have to rule on your verdict here. I'm going to explain, so please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I wanted revenge, then I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was Dr. Gray. It was a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead persona. However, Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. Don't bow. This is not over yet. Know the end. Know the end. I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Not you too. Stop calling me by my full name. Nobody better learn my middle name. What Miss Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. Tis. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place. What happened? I thought I had her for sure. See? Like as I told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie. I did not. It tasted like crap. You're a terrible baker. Very well, now. I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Miney. Oh, who's holding it in? Who's holding it in? Your Honor, please allow the defense one more minute. Alright, yeah? You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Mia. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But, you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? What do you know? What do you know? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then... why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason? Can I? Can I really do this? I mean, I have to, or else Maya's going to jail. So yes. Yes, I can. I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive. Too bad you're too late. My cross-examination has already ended after all. Oh! Get whipped, bitch! Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, it's interesting. Did you hear that? I got a chance now. Oh, what? You're supposed to be on my side. How do you like it? Avant Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness, so help me, I will throw you out of my way. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we can reconvene. If we're getting a recess, we got a long way to go. Hey, wait a sec. Nope. Gavel down. You're too late. To be continued. Alright, 12:04. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Enid could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt... Everything is going as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You? Mm-hmm. Hey! Ah, Miss Von Karma, good to see you out of the courtroom. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Yeah, he was an asshole, honestly. He tried to tase me and get rid of evidence. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Yeah. Looking down on me even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defend you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But, even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. Okay. Sure. I think it's gonna be me. I hope it's gonna be me. Huh. Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Miss Miney had a motive? I'm gonna try my best. Yes, I believe I can. Miney and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. And that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. I know that, but what do they want? Miss Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive. I am. I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past. Miss Miney, if you please. Okay. I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... And that was, last year in May. Something really bad had happened at, my sister's clinic around then. And, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, totally pooped too, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, woke up because of a jolt, and, it was a sea of flames around me. I, opened the door and, got away. I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Ugh. Those were mainly rumors, totally baseless gossip. Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Miney's sister. Yeah. Which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Which angle, though? That was last year in May, okay. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, that was in May too. The thing with all the patients dying was May 2nd. And our accident was on the 24th. 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence? My sis was totally tired, so that's why, duh. Something really bad happened. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was cause the medicines, like, got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Miney? Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis?
Objection!
That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Miney's fault. Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Miney is the one who made the mistake. But, like, it really wasn't my sis. Night of the accident, she was tired. She was totally tired? You mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? Yes, press her harder. For sure. She might get mad if we keep talking crap about her sister. So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I mean, switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. But like, I don't, like, have a driver's license. You don't? Okay, sure. Yeah, you don't. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney. Well. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony so I can chew through it. Like, okay, anyway. I was like totally pooped, so I fell asleep in the passenger seat. Hold on. Where is she gonna say something about the license? I guess I'll keep going for now. The accident happened at night, correct? Yeah, like, it was at, like, 1 AM or so, I think. I had, like, a paper due, like, really soon. So, like, I hadn't slept and, was working, like, real hard. So, it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. I, like, woke up with the sea of flames all around me. And your sister? What happened to her? I didn't see her. The car was like totally black and there was like a ton of smoke. I like totally had like no clue what was going on. That's gotta be hard. I like opened the door and got away. Please, tell us about your escape in more details. I like, kept wanting to forget that time. So, like, I don't remember things about the accident in, like, detail anymore. Well, it's alright. No need to push yourself. I think I, like, gave an interview after the accident. You did. Like, that would probably be the most accurate, you know? If it's that article, then I've already got it. Okay, there we go. Hold on. You didn't have your license? Do I need to press you on that first? I think I'm going to. And that's why you were in the passenger seat? Like, yeah. I was like at my college's research lab till like really late. So my sis was like giving me a ride home. I see. Phoenix? Yes. Hint hint, wink wink. You can't do this. You're being too easy on her. There's gotta be some sort of secret sleeping in this testimony. There is. I just wanted to be sure I didn't need to press her first on that. So, let's find that one crushing contradiction and end this. Okay, let's hit her on that, driver's license then. There we go. Let's present this. You did not have a driver's license, you say? That would be wrong. Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What's the meaning of this, Miss Miney? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I had like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. After the accident where you had to go to the hospital for surgery? No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him. Oh, hey. Thank you, Gold Double, for following. Hi, how are you? If you're lurking, that's totally fine. Thanks for hanging out. The guy pretending to be him anyway said so. What are you talking about? That perverted fake clinic director? Yeah, that one. The really creepy one. Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. No one cares. I do. I care a lot. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November. What? November? The accident happened last May, and that's half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Okay. Interesting. Well, what in the... Huh? That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license. Ooh, okay. That's bad. Stop whipping me! I'm doing my job. Doing good? Just scrolling through people and found my stream? Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing alright. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, but that's about it. Otherwise, doing good. Let's see. Cry and my whip will accommodate. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. I'm like glad you get it, but like even if I had my license, I like don't think my sis would like let me drive. Oh, really? Why? Why? Hope it all goes well. Thank you, thank you. I hope so too. It should. It should be nothing pretty much. Have you played through these yourself or watched somebody play through them before? I'm doing a first playthrough of them, and I've had people helping me out here and there. It's been fun. I really like them. I like... Oh yeah, she wouldn't let you drive. Got it. Don't just stand there humming to yourself. Not... Oh, did Mia slap us? Oh no. I'm sorry, Mia. I won't. Mia. With the whip and the pain and the Miss Miney, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because... Oh, you have played through them? Okay, okay. Good to know. I think this situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please. Oh, did not mean to do that. Ah, like how annoying. Oops, like sorry, didn't mean to be mean. Alright, why would you not be allowed? Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license, My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. What do we have for that? That all seemed pretty on, like, the up and up. A bright red car for sports. Now the defense may question the witness. Okay. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... What? But what, Phoenix? Okay. We're just gonna press her on a bunch of this, because I don't really know where we're going. So, what do you mean by really close? Like, I had one of those permit things? I think that's what they're called. Permit, huh? Wow, the big-name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is. Well, this lawyer never had a permit. I have no reason for it. Ignorance is to be wit. What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense. So, like, may I continue? I guess, yeah. Okay, so she was a big fan of cars. She valued cars. How much would you say she valued her car? Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain. So, are we gonna go with... she wouldn't have driven her car when she was too sleepy and risked an accident? And, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands. Oh. In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? True. Press her harder. We gotta know. Why did she take such a special care of the car? How can you say that? It was brand spanking new car. New car, huh? Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? I don't know. I would get a car dirty in a second, it's fine. Oh, hydration time. Thank you! Okay. I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but that's what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm saying. Why have a car or some, like, nice shoes or something if you don't wear them? I had a pair of nice shoes that I got, and I was like, oh, I don't want to mess them up. I don't want to... And then I just started wearing them, and now they're dirty, and I still wear them, and it's fine. I love them. They're my favorite shoes. I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, alright? Well, Miss Miney, what kind of car was it? That's not... That doesn't matter, Udgy. That doesn't matter. Alright. Yeah, okay. I don't know how this is gonna get us anything, to be honest, but... It was a new car? Yeah? She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK. Because this is, like, Japanifornia, you know? So... Are we saying that the drivers and passenger sides are swapped? If that's the case? Like, if it was Japan... I can't remember what side they drive on, but if we're saying that it's, like, quote, USA, then they're swapped, right? UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials? No? I mean, could have been, but no. And it was a really special model. She'd waited for a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. I really don't know anything about cars. But I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor? Yeah? Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony. You mean the part about it being a special import car? Yes, that's very, 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 very important. Well, if you can't like cars that much, then... That's not my point. I know nothing about cars. Just do it. Oh, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. I mean, drivers and passenger side was swapped. That's all I know for right now. Miss Miney, would you please fix your testimony? Sure, whatever. Okay. Hold on. It was a special car from England, huh? I'll hold it pretty forcefully, but... I don't actually know what to ask about cars. You know what? Ask for the heck of it. So, yeah, what am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Like, huh? They're expensive, and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. Okay, so it is the States, quote, quote. It would seem there's no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing is kind of goofy, isn't it? You, what do you know? That sleek shape... Uh-oh. Yeah. She just knew a lot about cars. Either she learned it from her sister, or something funky's happening. Forgive me. Her personality really changes at the drop of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. I mean, she is, like... She has always been fake ditzy and smarter than she appears, so maybe that's just it. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. Okay. Was your sister good at driving? She was, like, totally awesome. She, like, said she was going to be the, like, racing queen of the nursing world. That'd be kinda cool. Somehow, I think she bumped my question off track again. Okay, so you ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. And that was when the accident occurred, correct? Like, yeah, I, like, immediately reached for the passenger side door and fled, like, in a daze. Sounds like you had a terrifying time. There's something very, very big here. It's gonna be hard to break apart such a natural-sounding testimony. But we have to attack it, and by doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to. Do you really think so? Believe. There is a path, I know it. Mia almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. Maybe she is. Okay, so we're gonna have to present something, and the only thing that we've gotten to update testimony is she was a big fan of cars, really valued them. It was a special model from England, and we already pressed her on it, right? This is the same. This is the same too. Okay. So, what evidence do we have? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Just trying to click on this one. 2 women. Center divide. One of the women, not able to escape, died at the site. Revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. He was totally, like, tired, dropped off to sleep. Huge scene of flames. If Eenie Miney is to believe, then the one driving her car was Mimi Miney. Maybe this? I'm not sure. Because all of the rest of this is for the case that's already happened, pretty much. We're kind of stuck on the driver's license, this, and this. And the profiles, I guess. So maybe we present that here? Hold on. I haven't saved in a little bit, and I don't want to run out of truth juice and have to go back really far. So, let's try presenting this. It mentions the driver's side. Hope you have a good new year. You too, Crispin. I hope you have the best new year. So far, it's pretty good. I didn't really do anything for, like, New Year's, because I'm not really, like, a party type of person, but I had a good time. Yeah, I hope you all have a really good new year. I hope 2025 is as good as it can be, you know? Alright, let's present this.
Objection!
Oh, the music left. Good point. Good sign. Miss Miney? Do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the... Hold on. Did it really say that? Oh, she did. Okay. The one part that I just glossed over. Yeah, the right door. I got lucky. I guessed the right piece of evidence by accident. I opened the right door and, like, got out. So you were the driver. That is correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? It's kind of important. Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. That would be if they were in an American car. But it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite. The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side. Okay. So... was she driving without a license? I don't her sister wouldn't let her, though. What do you mean by this? Miss Miney, you said you'd escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Uh-oh. Order! Order in the court! Order, order, order! Shut up! Ah. Mr. Phoenix Wright, this is blabbering nonsense again. Miney said the person who was driving was her older sister, Miney. That is what Miney said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix? It looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we really connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Miney or Mimi, who was really driving that night? Well, if she's to be believed about her sister, she said that her sister got a new car. She was crazy about cars. She wouldn't have let anyone else drive it. And supposedly, Miney didn't have a license yet. And didn't have a license until afterwards. And... Oh, hold on. This guy said... I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Didn't he say something about plastic surgery? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. So, oh, okay. So, hold on. What? She just stole her sister's identity? For what reason? Oh. To get out of being prosecuted, I guess? Okay. Sure, Miney. She wouldn't have let her sister drive the car. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. Okay, but that still leaves the question of why she did all this stuff with the channeling and everything. Like, why did she get Dr. Gray to channel her sister and then frame Maya for it, etc., etc.? If she had already switched identities with her sister, then she's not being prosecuted anymore because she's technically dead. So then, why is she doing all this? I don't know. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Miss Miney, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? And that's why her personality changes so much. sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I kind of just thought she was playing the ditzy to, you know, get out of stuff, but... This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. Oh, the entire bar going out. Game's like, you should know this. You should know this right now. Okay. Miney. Dang. So Eni died? I'm kinda sad. I'm a little sad that Eni's dead. Because if her personality is this, like, cute ditzy girl and everything... Like, she was probably nice. She seemed sweet. Just a little, you know, airheaded.
Take that!
Dang. Miney. That is your real name.
Objection!
Of all the foolish dribble. Then how do you explain her appearance? Aw, she dyed her hair? Got a haircut? This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted to the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery, This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. Didn't she say she didn't have her license at the time? But then how did she have this picture? Did she take the picture first and just have it? Oh, that kind of doesn't make sense to me. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. But Miney, she died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Did nobody do blood work or anything on this lady? Like, they weren't twins. Then the body they found at the crash site. That was the body of the real Miney. Oh no. Isn't that right, Miss Miney? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eni. What did you tell your parents? With this, she effectively erased Miney from existence. What the heck? Your Honor? I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Miney. However, that would not have been possible. So if they were trying to call Mimi or Mimi, then Maya wouldn't have been able to channel at all. Okay, got it. Because Miney was in fact still alive. There she is, making her hat into Swiss cheese. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So, this witness had to stop that from happening. True. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because if they found out, then she would have been on the hook for all the, hospital accident. The 14 people dead. Got it. That makes sense. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes, I sure am. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Wow. The fact that he consulted the one person whose sister he killed. Wow. What an unlucky guy. He deserved it, but unlucky guy. Oh, well, Miss Miss Vancona. Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Is this Mimi coming out? Oh, witness? Oh. What? She's completely different than what I thought she was gonna be. She was so, like, when she was twirling her hat and stuff, she was so smug and, like, I don't know, grumpy looking. I thought she was gonna be, like, mean. Very, very mean. That's right, I admit it. My real name is Miney. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close. But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself to become your own sister? I think I understand why. I do understand. Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this. Well, malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. Wow.
Take that!
That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. Wait, what? For real? A nurse by the name of Miney. That's right. The person standing before us today. So we're saying for sure that Mimi accidentally did that? Oh, okay. And a few weeks after this mishap, Miney had a car accident. The culprit is Larry Butts. Trust you? I believe. He's not even here right now, and I believe you. He'll show up in just a minute. We'll put him on the stand and smush his testimony. Hi, Zeets. How are you? I was sitting here like, oh my god, she killed her own sister, and you come in with Larry Butts and snapped me out of it. Oh my god. Yeah, if something smells, it's always butts. And it sure smells in this one. In which she lost her younger sister. Are they really saying she killed her own sister? The timing couldn't have been worse. Happy after New Year's? Happy after New Year's to you. I hope your year's a good one. I hope you had fun if you were out and doing stuff yesterday. 14 patients dying in that incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. Just chillin'? Yeah, that's what I did too. I'm not much for all the crazy parties and stuff, so... She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister. And even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination. That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo. Mumbo-jumbo? She literally wore her sister's face that she accidentally killed to have a new life. I know, it's crazy. I was kind of wondering if it was insinuating she did it on purpose to get out of, being sued or prosecuted for the malpractice, but if it's an accident, okay. Understood. Becoming Ini has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult, I hate it. I hate it all. I mean, to be fair, watching your sister die in a very fiery car explosion had to be rough. And honestly, I kind of wouldn't blame her for having lost it for a little bit. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I could survive that, to be honest. That's crazy. I believe there's still a few unresolved riddles here, such as... why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. Do feel sympathy for her, not saying she's, just straight up bad. She knew what she did, but she also just wanted a peaceful life. Yeah, she's like definition of gray. Like, I get it, but like, don't do that. That's not right, ma'am. This is preposterous. I'm perfect. You're not. You're not. I'm sorry. Me, Francisca Von Karma. I'm gonna enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? You wanna watch it together? Hey, we can have a date. It's gonna be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. You deserved it, Phoenix. Don't talk shit to the girl with the whip. Oh my god, stop! I didn't mean it, stop! Oh. Are you okay, Phoenix? 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 Phoenix, hang in there! This court is a fraud, a sham. She's definitely a dom for sure. Now then. It looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. Uh-oh. So, I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty. Nice. But, okay. Are we gonna come back for the aunt now? That is all. This court is adjourned. Do we get any more investigation, or are we going more trial tomorrow? 3:13 p.m. Congratulations, Maya. Okay. I already won? It's... what? What about the aunt, though? The aunt was involved, right? Congratulations, Maya. Put a jacket on, Pearl. Aww. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis. I didn't kill anyone, did I? Crazy what channeling can do to one's body since that's pearls. I know. I was like, what the heck when Maya showed up? But pearls? When pearls showed up like that, I just kinda was very uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. Like, pearls is tiny with big forehead. You can't... no. It's just so weird. No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent. I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. Aww. That's right. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. Yeah, probably. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder. She had planned it down to the smallest detail, huh? Okay, but if she had, like, opened the door and everything, would we have not sussed out at some point that that was not Maya? I guess not, but... Nick! Congrats, Maya. Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know. Even if it wasn't, it was technically Maya's body. Yeah, true. The way that they can change, we kind of wouldn't have known. Even if you can't punish the spirit, they would definitely punish Maya for the murder. Yeah, exactly. I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya? It's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. I'm sorry, I don't think you'd like the answer. Like, I should tell you, probably. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... Pearl? Is it that they wanted Pearl, or... Yeah, because we don't have the mom's profile. So, Pearl. She wanted Pearl to be the next master or whatever. And if she could throw you under the bus for it, she was gonna. Pearly? 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Karain Village. And that person will be you, Maya. And? But, if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then? The Branch family. My aunt. No. Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. Just noticed I typed joystick? Oh no. It's probably been like that too. It was probably like that last time too, and I just did not notice. Oh well. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's. Huh? Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya just say something just now? I think that she was saying... I thought so. Oh no. She kinda had a feeling. That's kinda sad. Date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement cell 13. My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Karain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl. Wow! That Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Dang! Morgan did it for herself because she knows she can easily control pearls. I do not doubt that at all. I could see that for sure. Like, she would be the de facto master because she could just tell Pearl to do whatever she wants. Because she already does until Pearl took a stand and came out here by walking the whole way.